Bloodborne is a gripping journey through a nightmarish, Gothic world where danger lurks around every corner. The game features fast-paced, challenging combat that keeps players on their toes, rewarding aggressive tactics over cautious ones. As you explore the twisted city of Yharnam, you'll face terrifying creatures and unravel a lore rich in mystery and horror. Bloodborne stands out in the top 20 best dark fantasy games for its atmospheric design, haunting soundtrack, and deeply immersive experience. Its dark, Lovecraftian themes, coupled with stunning visuals, make it a must-play for any fan of the genre. Dark Souls 3 delivers a punishing yet rewarding experience, challenging players to master its precise combat and unforgiving bosses. The world of Lothric is vast and interconnected, filled with hidden secrets and treacherous paths that encourage exploration. Visually, the game is stunning, with hauntingly beautiful environments that capture the essence of a decaying kingdom. The lore is deep and cryptic, inviting players to piece together the story through item descriptions and environmental storytelling, making it an unforgettable dark fantasy journey. Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice offers intense, skill-based combat set in a reimagined dark fantasy version of Japan's Sengoku period. As the one-armed wolf, players must master precise swordplay and stealth tactics to take down formidable foes. The game's world is beautifully crafted, with lush environments and deadly, imposing bosses that challenge players at every turn. Its focus on precision and timing, combined with a haunting atmosphere, makes Sekiro a unique entry in the dark fantasy genre. The Witcher 3: Wild Hunt combines rich storytelling with a vast, open world teeming with life. You play as Geralt of Rivia, a monster hunter navigating political intrigue and moral dilemmas while searching for his lost ward, Ciri. The game's visuals are breathtaking, from lush forests to war-torn landscapes. Each location is meticulously crafted. Its gameplay blends challenging combat with deep RPG mechanics, and the choices you make have lasting impacts on the world around you. This game is a benchmark in dark fantasy, drawing players into a complex narrative where there are no easy answers. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice offers a haunting experience that blends intense combat with psychological horror. The game follows Senua, a Celtic warrior battling her inner demons while journeying to the Norse underworld to save her lover's soul. Its stunning visuals and use of binaural audio create an immersive atmosphere that draws players into Senua's tormented mind. The gameplay focuses on melee combat and puzzle solving, but it's the portrayal of mental illness that sets Hellblade apart, making it a unique and poignant entry in the dark fantasy genre. Nioh 2 challenges players with its brutal, fast-paced combat set in a fantastical version of the Sengoku period in Japan. As a half-yokai, half-human warrior, you can harness supernatural abilities to defeat powerful enemies and monstrous bosses. The game's world is rich with Japanese folklore, featuring beautifully crafted environments and intense, atmospheric settings. The deep customization and intricate combat system make Nioh 2 not only challenging but also incredibly rewarding, appealing to those who crave difficulty and depth in their dark fantasy experiences. Darkest Dungeon is a turn-based roguelike RPG that delves into the psychological stresses of adventuring. Players manage a group of flawed heroes as they face not only the horrors of the dungeons but also their own deteriorating sanity. The game's hand-drawn, Gothic art style and haunting soundtrack amplify its dark atmosphere. Each decision carries weight, as the permadeath and stress mechanics can turn the tide of battle in an instant. It's a gripping and strategic experience, earning its place in any list of top dark fantasy games. Demon's Souls is the game that laid the foundation for the Souls-like genre. Set in the cursed kingdom of Boletaria, players must fight through terrifying enemies and challenging bosses to restore balance to the world. The game's dark, atmospheric environments and punishing difficulty are complemented by a deep, immersive lore. Its groundbreaking mechanics and world design have influenced countless games, and the recent remake's stunning visuals breathe new life into this classic dark fantasy epic. Dragon's Dogma: Dark Arisen offers a unique blend of action RPG gameplay with a rich open world full of dangerous creatures and hidden secrets. The game's combat is fluid and dynamic, allowing players to climb onto massive enemies and target specific body parts. The world of Granzees is expansive and atmospheric, filled with dark caves, eerie forests, and treacherous mountains. Coupled with its engaging pawn system, which lets you recruit and customize companions, Dragon's Dogma provides a deep and immersive experience in the dark fantasy genre. Diablo 2: Resurrected is a remastered version of the classic action RPG, bringing the dark, Gothic world of Sanctuary back to life with updated graphics and sound. Players battle through hordes of demons across diverse environments, from eerie dungeons to hellish landscapes, in a quest to stop the Lord of Terror. The game's addictive loot system and deep character customization keep players engaged as they build powerful heroes. Its dark, brooding atmosphere and fast-paced combat make Diablo 2 a cornerstone of the dark fantasy genre. Blasphemous combines brutal combat with Metroidvania exploration in a world inspired by Spanish religious art and folklore. Players control the Penitent One, battling grotesque creatures and uncovering the dark secrets of a cursed land. The hand-drawn pixel art is striking, with grotesque imagery and unsettling environments that enhance the oppressive atmosphere. Its challenging gameplay and deep lore make Blasphemous a standout title for those looking for a unique dark fantasy experience. Castlevania: Lords of Shadow reimagines the classic series with stunning 3D graphics and a more cinematic approach to storytelling. As Gabriel Belmont, you embark on a quest to defeat the Lords of Shadow and bring back your lost love. The game's combat system is fluid and varied, featuring a mix of whip-based attacks and magical abilities. The dark, Gothic environments are beautifully rendered, making every area a visual treat. With its engaging story and epic scale, Lords of Shadow is a worthy addition to the dark fantasy genre. Salt and Sanctuary blends the challenging combat of Souls-like games with 2D platforming in a grim, hand-drawn world. Players explore a mysterious island filled with grotesque monsters and hidden treasures, all while managing limited resources and uncovering a cryptic story. The gameplay is tight and precise, with deep character customization and a variety of combat styles to choose from. Its eerie atmosphere and unforgiving difficulty make Salt and Sanctuary a compelling dark fantasy adventure. The Binding of Isaac: Rebirth takes players into a nightmarish world of biblical horror, where Isaac must fight through twisted dungeons filled with bizarre monsters. The game's roguelike structure means every run is unique, with a vast array of items and power-ups that dramatically alter gameplay. The pixel art style and unsettling imagery create a distinct, eerie atmosphere. Its mix of challenging gameplay, dark humor, and deep lore make it a standout in the dark fantasy genre. Grim Dawn is an action RPG set in a dark, war-torn world where humanity teeters on the edge of extinction. The game offers deep character customization with a dual-class system and a vast array of skills to choose from. Its world is richly detailed, filled with dangerous enemies, hidden secrets, and impactful choices that shape the story. The gritty, atmospheric environments and intense combat make Grim Dawn a must-play for fans of dark fantasy RPGs. Vampire places players in the shoes of Dr. Jonathan Reed, a newly turned vampire struggling between his bloodthirst and his Hippocratic oath. Set in 1918 London, the game features a dark, atmospheric world where every decision affects the city's inhabitants. The combat is a mix of melee and supernatural abilities, while the narrative explores themes of morality and consequence. Its richly detailed environments and morally complex choices make Vampire a compelling dark fantasy experience. Dragon Age: Origins is a story-driven RPG that plunges players into a world of political intrigue, ancient evils, and difficult moral choices. As a Grey Warden, you must unite a fractured land to stop the Blight, a cataclysmic event threatening all life. The game's deep character customization, strategic combat, and branching storylines create a rich, immersive experience. Its dark, mature themes and complex world-building make it a standout title in the dark fantasy genre. Graven is an atmospheric first-person action-adventure game set in a dark, medieval fantasy world. Players take on the role of a disgraced priest, navigating treacherous landscapes and solving puzzles to uncover the secrets of a fallen civilization. The game's world is filled with dark magic, twisted creatures, and ancient ruins, all rendered in a gritty, retro-inspired style. Its blend of exploration, combat, and puzzle-solving offers a unique and immersive dark fantasy experience. Darksiders is a fast-paced action-adventure game where players control War, one of the four horsemen of the apocalypse. Set in a post-apocalyptic world overrun by demons and angels, the game features fluid combat, epic boss battles, and environmental puzzles. The striking comic book-inspired art style and engaging story make Darksiders a standout in the dark fantasy genre. Its blend of mythological themes and intense action creates a thrilling and immersive experience. Subscribe if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up as that really helps a lot. If you think any game is missing or if you're planning to play any of these games, don't forget to leave a comment. Those were the top 20 best dark fantasy games. This has been another video from New Quest Play, and I'll be here waiting for you for the next quest.